Great. Let's talk about enterprise analytics a little bit.
Yeah.
So over the years, brands have been adding more and more layers to their tech stack, right? Um, from media partners to their CRM, billing, and so on. What kinds of challenges has that growth caused for brands?
I think the biggest kind of what we've been talking about, the biggest challenge is there's just so many data sources now. Um, and they don't talk to each other. So that's really the biggest challenge is what was it like 10, 15 years ago, everyone was focused on building a modern data stack and getting all of their data centralized into one place and hiring a bunch of engineers and building out analytics teams to make sense of it. But as we continue to grow, like I mean, TikTok didn't exist 4 years ago. Whatever happened to Clubhouse? Like I think when everyone started building out all of their data lakes 10, 15 years ago, like the big things were still a lot of platforms that we don't even talk about today. Um, it's constantly there's constant evolution, there's constant change. And with that, there's constant growth of where the data is coming from, and it becomes very challenging to wrap your arms around it. I think that's the biggest challenge that brands have is that, yes, they built out these data lakes, they built out these warehouses of information, but there's so much going into it right now that they can't wrap their arms around it and they don't know what to do with it. Even
Okay.
if they have engineers and data teams, if you don't have the what am I trying to understand mapped out, like engineers and analytics teams, they're not going to be able to be as effective. And I think that's where everyone has, like I was saying, like analysis by paralysis. I think that's what the challenge is for most people today.